Hello YouTube. So good to be with you today. I am going up this bayou off the Coosa River, and we're gonna see what we can find and what we can get into. I am actually in it. You can see that the water is fairly clear. It ranges from a couple of feet deep to a shallow area here. There's already a piece of pottery. That looks modern, but somebody might like that. I'm gonna put it right there. But I've got a good feeling about being back here. I've explored this once before. I have a video where I got spooked by the wild boars. That's the cypress knots. I absolutely love those. Makes me think of Louisiana. But I do have to keep my eyes open, because this is a little more intense, because there can be alligators in here, because they can come out of the Coosa River and come up through here to hunt. I don't see any prints or anything like that, but I'm still extremely cautious when I get in here for the snakes. Right now this water is really deep. I am at least 2 feet in. All right, coming up now. Good deal. Got to be careful. I just hope not to get hurt. I don't think anybody wants to get hurt, but when you get back in these places like I do, it's a possibility. Exploring, always possibility. You know, you can walk down the street and get hurt. I believe a car is more dangerous than anything I've ever done. Definitely still in range of, oh, that's a big old bass. So you know, if a big bass can come up in here, there definitely can be other. There's a sign of animal hunting. I'm not even ready to look yet. I'm gonna get up here a ways and see what kind of, well, you know how you say you're not gonna do something, and there it is. That is very interesting right there. And I'm in Elmore County, I'm sorry. Where I was, the last creek that I went through, that was inside the crater. I am on the west side of the crater rim now. So I am no longer in the crater itself. I'm on the west side rim of it. And you know, I've got my heart set on artifacts. Anything does, if you've followed me doing anything, you realize there's a huge log jam right there. And that's going to be my first obstacle, and it don't look like anything I hadn't done before. So it's fresh early in the morning for me. I think it's about 8 o'clock. That looks like a piece of pottery right here. Definitely. I knew I'd start finding that stuff. I am real close to areas known for pottery. That is really exciting. I can't believe that's this close into the beginning of my trip. Let me put this in my bag. make my bag accessible. Let me back up a little bit to where I can take another scan of where I was thinking I didn't really need to look. People don't come back up in here. They're scared of this, which they should be. I should be more scared. I'm just not. I am cautious, and I've got that scared spot in me that makes me cautious. But I'm like a cat. I'm ready to jump. I'm ready to run. I have a good weapon. And I'm ready to fight. Oh, there's a snake. I don't know if you can see that, because he's so well camouflaged. And that is a little snake. He will, don't know what kind he is. I'm not sure if he's venomous. Don't know. If that's a water snake or a, because I can't Google lens him because I'm using my camera. He's not sure if I see him or not. I'm gonna give him a second. I can see where something's been digging in this side here, looking for food, and he's probably food for something. I'm hoping he'll go ahead and make his run for it. There he goes. Go on, go. I know you can move faster than that. Go. There he goes. Okay. It'd be crazy cool if something big come up and popped him. Yeah, I don't believe in getting out here like this and killing nature. So I'll just keep my eyes open real wide and try my best not to step on it, hurt it. I sure don't want to go to the doctor explaining how I was back up in the log jam and got bit by a snake. But that's why I'm always talking about them, because they are everywhere. You can see where the animals have been eating, digging on the banks. I'm not sure if I want to go under that. I think I'll go over. And you got to be careful, because them snakes, the bigger ones, will lay inside these trees to ambush birds. Very pretty back here. I just don't want to fall in there. Because since I seen that snake, you know what it's called now? Snake pit. And it really is. I'm used to it. Still make you be a little more cautious whenever you see one. Never hurts. Better safe than sorry. Because you can still be safe and be sorry. I'm actually looking, look how beautiful that cliffside is up there. Oh, you said man chopped that. That probably came in from the river. Because when the river goes up, all this is 20, 30, 40 feet underwater. That's like really, it gets really deep in here. I want to make sure I'm not going to step on a snake or get in the bushes. Because you've seen how he was hesitant to run, and the reasoning in that is it doesn't know if you can see it or not. A lot of people believe that that snake can see like we do. It doesn't. Not at all. All it sees is a huge infrared source. Oh, let me get over these blocks. Shut my mouth for a minute. Okay, I'm just gonna walk through this bush like it's not here. Somehow I got cut off. I made it through that. I don't know if y'all seen the snake or what. I hadn't went back to check. I'm not gonna stand here and watch videos. So I'll find out when y'all find out, because I don't watch these before I post them. I just post. But yeah, we had a little snake, little baby. Anyway, I am heading in. I was explaining when, I don't know if I got cut off or turned it off when I jumped through that bush or what happened, but most of these logs come in from the river because all this goes way underwater when the river rises, and it rises every time it rains good. It rises, so you will have a constant good clearing. And I've done got to where I'm hitting the off without realizing it. You see, I found some of this before. That's chalcedony inside of this, but it's a mixture of all kind of stuff, and I've got 2 big pieces of it at home. I'm gonna leave this one here. I want to get up in here a little further. My eye's a lot better than it was before when I was in here. That's a beautiful rock. I see red. That's my sign for caution. See that red flower on that bank? That's my little personal thing that I do. Colors come at me. When I'm driving and I see blue, I slow down and make sure I'm not running through the police. When I see red, that means stop. So I'm not sure if it's stop and turn around, which I'm not, or stop and take a look at the flowers, which I will definitely do that. It's hard to see now that these leaves are on the ground. Oh, that's a pretty piece of quartz. I see some really nice jersey on that. Yep, this is going to be different with these leaves. It's modern. I'm happy with that nice piece of pottery I found. Extremely. I had a really good time last week discovering that brilliant wood. It's Alabama's own, and I discovered too that what I was finding was even more rare than I could have imagined, because the brilliant wood that is mostly recorded is extremely northwest of me in a place called Marion County, and that I was finding it here in Elmore County. It's not a common thing, even though, you know, they have it. But I finally found it. I've been looking for it for a long time, and now I want to visit Marion, where I can find some of that bigger stuff. You know how bigger always seems better. I've got to get my hands back where I can remember to let everybody see what I'm looking at, because I will truly pick something up and look at it and not even have it in the camera. And the whole thing is about sharing. And I really got to keep my eyes posted, because those snakes are exactly the same color as this ground and these rocks. But I feel pretty good that I spotted that little one so quick. Usually you don't even see them. I just wanted to prove that they move away from you. There's so many people that lie and say that they actually chase you. If that snake's coming at you, it's confused. It's not chasing you. I promise. And you should never kill a snake. They eat the things that harm us, like rats and mice. And you never know what kind of snake you might be killing. Look at the layers in that. I'll keep that. That's that old... Oh, I always hate when I say that, but that's the way I do. I'll see people say it's that old petrified wood. Like, yeah, it's pretty old to be what it is. Need to get across this bend up here. There's a big snake. Big snake went up that just then. I heard him. Is this water coming down through here? I'm just glad he ran instead of sticking it out. He went up into that there. Good size. At least 2 or 3 feet long. So I've got to be careful. I knew there'd be snakes in here, being right off of the Coosa River like this. That's what keeps a lot of people out of here. It's full of snakes. But nothing like a determined rockhound. Get yourself in a snake pit. I'll just be extra careful about where I step, what I do, and where I go. And start doing my old tricks. Throw rocks, throw things where you're gonna go. And if anything's in there, it'll move out. Or you'll be an idiot and pick up a piece of wood like I just did, and there'll be a snake under it. So, you can make mistakes. I just made one. Or step over a log and there'll be a snake right there behind it. Live and learn. I decided I'm not going to go through them. I'm going to go through this water. And believe it or not, the reason I did that, because it was the scariest way. I don't see any sign of humans. There's no footprints or anything like that. I mean, of course we're going to see some garbage because it's connected to the river. I'm not sure if I'm on. That's nice looking. I'm going to try to get, I've noticed how my AI is starting to add hair to my arms and extra fingers and stuff, but it's because I'm doing this instead of being centered out with it. So it's my fault. Uh-oh, got something beautiful. Look at that. Man, that's beautiful. If you could feel that, you would know exactly why you hear the excitement in my voice. That is so pretty. I don't know what it is, and I have found little pieces of it since I've been rockhounding. It's something I need to research. Definitely a keeper. I'm glad I just spotted just a little bitty piece of it, and I thought it was one of the little ones I normally get. It's so beautiful in here. I'm back where I belong. I love being outside like this. That's unusual. That's just quartz. It's beautiful. Last time I was in here, I didn't know it was here. Look how high up them logs are. It shows you how high the water line goes in here. And in these shadows. Oh, there's another piece of that. See how beautiful that is? Man, that's pretty. And I mean, I just picked it up. And they've got different kinds of it. And when you polish that, and it polishes so well, it's like a Jasper. And here is the, I seen it while I was showing that. Oh, here's another kind. And that might not look like it, but it shines up and polishes really well too. That'll be one I'll have to prove to you. Uh-oh. I have found some really, I'm scared of snakes now, since I've done seen two. That looks interesting. I've always got to think about what it's going to look like when I clean it. And it's got a bunch of different layers of different things in it, and it's good and heavy. And there's a big bug in it, so that might be something I want to take. Just to see what happens, because some of the stuff I took out of here, like I was going to say, I'd come in here one day, and it was just an accidental find. I was on the river, I noticed the bayou, I started going up, come up in here, boom, there I was. It's a video that I think it's called I'm Spooked or something like that, because I got in here and the wild boars spooked me. Look at those crystals, that crystal. Wish I had some sunlight. So you can definitely see the movement in that. That's the orange side, but that's a newly busted piece. If I had some light, I'd show you how beautiful that is. Alright, since I'm doing a video, I'm going to move. Normally I'd stay here and really search, because this looks like the kind of area where I would find that prize I'm looking for. I'm going to try to see if I can walk up on this shoreline here, and I'm going to make a lot of noise. I put on some really loud underarm deodorant to where I'd make a big smell where the animals would see me coming. Do y'all see those fish? There's a mushroom underwater. So I can't take a picture of it. There's a little waterfall over there. Love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. And if I didn't have a camera in my hands, I would normally have a big stick with me. But I'm toting the camera. Now I got to step down this, since I didn't walk through the water. So it's either one thing or another, man. Alright, well here I go. I am gonna just go for it. Hey, I got an idea. Let me pull it. Let me do this. Scare off anything that might be in there. Alright, I'm so glad nothing came out of there. Because I don't know if I'd have turned around and went home or not, and just canceled this whole deal. I'm so glad I didn't sink up to my knees when I stepped off in that water. Okay, now the gravel pit bar. I know there's some beautiful stuff in here. And I'm going to pace myself and make a few videos. Look how pretty that is. Really like to find myself my prize. Look at that. I don't know what that is. It's a root. You see me touch it. I don't know what it is. Touch it. It's one of them cypress roots coming up. don't know till you touch it. I believe this is my stuff around here changes so much. Like I said, that river comes in here and it'll go up 20, 30 feet. But I believe this is where I was standing, and that little cypress tree was about that deep underwater. I love cypress trees. I am getting eat up by mosquitoes. You see how that steps up through there? I thought about doing a video where I come in somewhere like this when it's raining, a storm, and just film a storm in the jungle. But I don't know about all that. I hear my bird. He's either screaming and telling everybody about me, or he's screaming because of something else. And I'm pretty sure he's screaming, telling everybody about me. I hope. But it is what it is. Okay. Go across. I'm starting to see signs of animals. There's deer. Big deer. There is an artesian spring coming out of the woods. And there's me another place to look. I'm really keeping my eyes on the ground because my legs are not covered. So I have to take a bite. See that deer tracks? Right there. Look at that jam. That's where I just came from. The sun's not even up that high yet. I'm in a good full sweat. That's what I like. I like to give off a good scent where them animals can just smell me and get out of my way. And I like to make a lot of noise. There's that pink quartz. Let me wet it since I'm in the creek. See, that's been dug out just not that long at all. You can see that fresh dirt. That's a piece of pottery, but it don't look too modern. We had a tornado hit here not too long ago, and I believe, oh, found me an X. Do y'all see it? X marks the spot. I'm gonna try to collect the alphabet. Definitely keep that. There's a color going on right here. Black, red. I'll definitely keep that. That's going to be beautiful, polished. I've never seen that red on black like that in here. I've got to remember to do this. I don't have anything except the arrowhead on this trip list, because I know where I am, and this stuff in here, although I'm seeing a lot of different stuff, is pretty much what I have at that artesian creek that I go to. It's just this is much less. People aren't in here. They're not like me. They heed warnings. Uh-oh. See, I'm sinking. That's a warning. Get on the log. I was going to look at that and that, but I'll just stick to this. Uh-oh. See some fortification lines on that. Check it out. Definitely. It's got a white skin, so it's hard to see. I don't have any sunlight to back it up on. They'll probably get better as the day goes. I'm going to do like I did last time and take several, do several, instead of those huge long ones that I'm notorious for. Okay. I appreciate everybody being with me. Hopefully you'll see me tomorrow night. I'll release another video. I'm going that way. Hopefully you'll be with me. Be blessed.